for the first time, I decided to introduce my birds to the free world. And they are really excited because they have been confined in the brooding system for the last 14 days. And if you can remember, these birds, they were newly hatched birds a couple of weeks back, and here we are. Times makes a real difference. Now, I just made a decision that this bird needed to explore outside and know how it is like to be free rangers. And after all, their DNA suggests that. Before we put them outside, we had to do something first. We had to build a cage, or rather a structure whereby they could be confined. Because remember, if I was to put them outside just like that, then they were in a risk whereby they could be prowled by predators and I could not even be able to control them. So that's me trying to become a carpenter. And by the way, I used to be a really good carpenter back in the days. And as you can be able to see, our structure is ready. The next thing is to ensure I have enough feeds. Yes, I know they are going to become free rangers, but then that does not mean don't give them the feeds. So that's our own homemade feeds, what we are calling Afri-Farmer feeds. And by the way, in the next vlog, I'll be showing you how I make my own poultry feeds. Look at that. And this is a product I'll be introducing in a few months to the market, and I'm really excited. The next bit was water. We say water, it's very essential. And as you can see, it has its own medicinal. We have actually used ecosyn, which contains vitamins, and it's very vital for birds. And as usual, we need to raise our water a bit far from the ground. They will be scratching, but I don't want the dirt to come near the water. Remember when we talk about issues like coccidiosis, this is where they tends to emanate from. So that being checked, it's time to unbox our birds. For the first time, we are putting them outside to experience the sunshine. Look at them. At first, I would say they are a bit confused. They have never been outside. This is their first time. They have been confined in their brooding space for the last 10 days. But today, that changes. That's the first batch. Now I need to go to get the second one. And for these ones, well, I'm being too careful, but then they're birds, they know how to jump. So, and just like that, they have been released to the free world. And now it's time to mingle, it's time to explore their new environment. Look how beautiful they are. And immediately they just start scratching. Obviously, I'm in a bit of an arid and semi-arid land, so you might not get to see a lot of grass, but ideally, yeah, there are a couple, and this excites them, you know. They get now to start sampling a different type of food, which they are not used to. And our little friend here is scratching, at every farmer feeds. It's looking for those particles, something I've noticed most of the birds, they tend to do. Look at that. I think it's quite interesting when you tend to look at the birds in a different angle. You can be able to see how excited they are to be able to explore their new surrounding, to be outside in the earth. And this one, we can actually say they have the right DNA. Straightforward, they go to the scratching job. Now, for those who are wondering, these are improved buds, which I hatched recently. I know for a very long time in this channel we have been talking about the broilers, but hey, sometimes call for a change. We tend to experience different things, and this is a new dawn. We tend to experiment with a new type of flock, with a new type of bird, and we get to see how then can they adapt to a new kind of an environment. For me, I think it was really fascinating to watch these birds up close, to get to see them for their first day, experiencing the freedom, getting to, be outside, sample different type of insect, and even the vegetative cover, which they were really fascinated about, and it was really amazing. Now, but they had spent enough time outside. I thought it was getting too hot for them, so it was now the time to get them inside, and so that at least they can have at least somewhere they can get a cool shade. Because also remember, when the temperatures are too high, at this time it's around 34 degrees Celsius, and now you can be able now to see it's getting too much for them. And it was time to get them back. I'll be giving you updates on the progress of our free-range birds, how they'll be performing under different conditions, and of course, how will be the progress of AfriFarmer feed. And until next time, this is AfriFarmer. See you in the next vlog.